Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I am recording immediately after just recording my last video. But this is hopefully going to be a much quicker video. I'm not going to ramble on about Disney and make myself sad. But this is, I've transferred it digitally because I think it's just easier doing £50 a month until like I get to the certain amount that I want. Because I do think that I don't need about £500 saved up for Christmas this year. I think I'd maybe need 400 or 350, I think. So there should be 205 in there now. I think there's 200 and I think there's a fiver in there. And if there's not, then that's where I know where that rogue fat, yeah, there's a fiver in there. Yeah, so we'll just carry on with this as we do. My nails still in your behind it. Before I start, what have I done with them? I'll just change this up to balls. Hang on. There they are. Oh yeah, I can change this to 200. Let's put them in there. And I'll step back down. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but my knee's like cracked, so I'll step back down. Mindful, just knock my knee in. It's alright, it's just changed, that's any. Yeah, we're just gonna, I've got £50 and we'll just see what we can do. I will roll the dice again. That's come off that. Get back in there. Or should I do it slightly differently this time? Do one off each. Like do the scratch off ones first because they could be big amounts. And then see how we go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I actually kind of want to get these scratch off done first because they're stopping it from me being able to close the binder. Let's do the Christmas. Not Christmas. Let's do an Easter bunny scratch off. That saves £75. I don't know where we're at with that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scratch all these off. So, hang on. Let's make it easier. I'm going to scratch all these off to see what they are. To try and get these finished first. Just because, as I said, they are stopping me from closing my binder. Okay, so we're on 15, I believe. No, 13. That's a 5. This is going to be a 10 and a 6. I've got 26 left, so that took half of the slotted amount, but that's fine. If I can get one of them done, that'll be great. So I know this one's done. I don't know if I mentioned on my previous Christmas cashes video, but it is just easier for me to do it all digitally now, with the exception of if any money comes in from like game days and stuff. But the normal £50 each month, is just done digitally rather than take it out to be picking. 2 and 6, add 5, add 8, add 5. Yeah, 26. We've got £26 left to play with. So that one's complete. And I'll leave that to one side and let's see what we've got left on these. I don't think we're going to have enough. Okay, so straight off I think we've got a 10. Let's do this then. Okay, I've got a 5. I've got 11. I think I'll leave it there. So these two are done. And then next time I do the cash stuff, and I'll just focus on them 3 first. and get these done for Christmas, because I've probably butchered up the whole punches, and I'm sorry, Eva. Just I don't know why. It wouldn't do it. Would not do it. So I've got 11. What's next one on December days? Because that's bulking out this a little bit. That's a 5. Ooh. No, I had 11 minus 5. I've got 6 left, but let's just cross off one of these. I've got 6 left, so each nutcracker is 5 and the crackers are 2. Should I just mark off 3 crackers? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And this one is from Rosewood Budgets. The other 2 were, well, the other 3, sorry, were from Eva the Open Witch. Yeah, so that went a bit quick. Nothing really went into everything else, but we got rid, I don't want to say got rid of, but we completed this challenge. And I have £205 saved up for Christmas. Yeah, I said I don't know if I need the full 500. If I do 50 in, what's next month? Well, I'll do 50 in like May's like budget, which will be from like April's pay. That'll be 250, and then maybe just 400 at the most. Yeah, 400 at the most, and it's not, Christmas is not for, how do I say this money here isn't for all the presents. It is for, obviously you need to get a present for husband and any sort of additional bits and bobs we want to get little lady. But if we're planning on going Disney again, then we'll just do the same with what we have like last year, and just get her a few bits, because she's still young, you know, and she gets absolutely spoiled for everyone else. So sorry, I just noticed that loose. Yeah, and then it's just for a little bit of extra money, because I don't get paid till the last working day, like over Christmas time. They don't bring it forward, which works out better for January for me, but obviously like it just gives, I know I need a little bit extra funding probably for Christmas when I'm off, for that bit in between as well. It also covers a bit for my birthday, which my birthday is the 27th of December, so it is them days in between. And just like any activities we want to do, like as a family, it's covered in it rather than sort of taking it out of our family fun. So I think 400 is probably for the best. I think 500 might be too much, but I need to see where we're at with everything else as to whether I do 500, if that makes sense. Because obviously we know we need to save up now for Disney. We haven't got it booked. We have to obviously wait for the dates to be released before we can book it. Yeah, we know we need to save up for that, and obviously I need to see about the other things that I've got coming up before Christmas, and just reevaluate a few things. But I think for now, obviously in May, from like April's like pay, £50 again will still go in, and I think if I can get it to 400 and I can't get it above that if I've got other priorities, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. So yeah, I'm going to pop this away, and I am just going to pop that one away in the bag as well with the rest of my binders, because that one is done. So yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. It's obviously a lot quicker than the last few videos I've done, but I have still waffled. I'm really sorry. I can't help it. It's just who I am. I'm very all over the place in my conversation. I know this. So yeah, I'm gonna go. This is from a previous video that I've just recorded. I'm gonna go, and I am gonna go and head off to bed because I've actually got no idea what time it actually is right now. But yeah, I'm going to head off to bed and just watch. Been watching Friday Night Dinner lately. I've watched it so many times. Like I probably can't count how many times I've watched it because I do really love it. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on. I actually had it on this evening. Just Little Moon was just playing, and it was about half an hour or so before our bedtime. So I had it on the TV because I'll be honest with you, I'm getting sick of her taking over the TV. If you've got toddlers and kids, you know this. I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to put Netflix on. I'm going to put an episode of Friday Night Dinner on, and it was the one where Jim, like, he gets electrocuted and comes round for dinner, and it's obviously he cuts the bit out of his shirt for these, and I do apologise if I've got this word wrong, for these yarmulke, but obviously he doesn't say yarmulke, he's like hammock. So I called it hammock. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I just went a Little Moon. I was like, I said her name and I was just like, Shalom. And she just said it back. She was like, Salam. And I was like, oh my God, I can't hear it. And I just kept trying to repeat it so she will carry on saying it. So yeah, I love the fact that I've got her to say like Jim. It is elite parenting right there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Hopefully my next video will be me actually casting for April, which I'm hoping I can get recorded tomorrow at some point, or Wednesday. I don't want to leave it too late because I've already missed a full week of April and I haven't done any cash stuffing for the week. I've still got like leftover money from like my March spends that I'm just like living on. In terms of budget, quickly, I haven't filled it out up to date as yet. This is obviously because I didn't do that. I know I did have spends these days. I can't remember what. I will have to look back. I know yesterday was a no spend. No spend. Today was a spend. I can't remember the exact amount, but I did buy a few little bits from Dilly Dally Budget as she reopened a shop. As some of the few new bits I couldn't resist. So yeah, I did a little splurge. But I've actually been really good. And because we ate so much crap at Disney, not last week, the week before when we were there, since we got back and it was really late by the time I got home. I don't want to say too late, but obviously it was about 9 o'clock, so it's too late for food. So we kind of just got sorted and we're just like exhausted. We just went to bed. Because for us, for where we live, it includes stops as well. It's about a 3.5 hour drive to Manchester where we flew from. So it's long, and we got caught in like the congestion because it was like 5 o'clock as we were setting off, so we got like the congestion thing in Manchester. Hopefully next time we can get Newcastle, which is a lot closer to us, and it's a lot easier to get to as well because it is closer. So hopefully we can get Manchester. It just depends on, not Manchester, Newcastle, it just depends on the price. But yeah, we were just absolutely exhausted, and then we woke up the morning after. It was Mother's Day, so we went for breakfast because obviously we had no food in. Got a little bit of shopping, but we were still just that exhausted, and I was trying to get like obviously all the washing and everything done. That we did have a takeaway that night, which wasn't that nice either. So since Mother's Day, we haven't had a takeaway, and I know this is only like just over a week, but like I'm talking nothing at all. We had Toby Carvery on Friday while we were out, but that, to me, that's not takeaway. That's just us eating out, and it's not takeaway food. It's not Mackey's either. Like, it's a roast, isn't it? You know what I mean? So yeah, we're so far we're doing well with not having takeaways, because it's just, yeah, as they ate that much crap, and obviously we had a fair few takeaways before we left as well. like, oh, because it was Little Moon's birthday the weekend, so like just a few days before we went to Disney. So, you know, there was like a fair few trips out, and by the time you get back home, you're exhausted, so you just order a different takeaway. But no, none of them, the past few times that we've ordered, have made us want to order them again. Does that make sense? So hoping if we just have like a decent break from takeaways. I believe we will have a Mackey's this weekend, though, just as a treat. For obviously hubby's back at work this week, and little Mooney's starting to have 3 days in nursery rather than 2, and obviously I mean for my full week anyway at work. So I think like maybe on the Saturday or the Sunday, a nice little like Mackey's treat would be nice. I think it might be the Saturday, just as a little treat. Because Mackey's Coke is amazing, though, isn't he? It's just pure sugar. Yeah, probably shouldn't think about it, because obviously it made me poorly. If you listen to my last video, at the end I do talk about Disney. So yeah, if you want to listen to that, just go back and just listen to the end of that video. I'm just talking about our Disney trip. But yeah, so far we've done well, but the money that we probably would have spent on takeaways at the weekend is being spent on things for the garden anyway. So it's not like the money's been saved; it's just been used for a better purpose. We'll go with. I'm gonna go because I think I've been talking so much that my voice is going to do really need a drink, and yeah, I want to get to bed. So thank you all for watching. I really hope I've recorded. Yeah. And I will catch you all later. Have a fab day, evening, whenever you're listening to this. And honestly, thank you so much. If you did get to the end, let's do a fun emoji, because why not? What can we do? We'll do a burger emoji, because I'm now thinking about McDonald's. So do the burger emoji. And I'll catch you all later. Thanks, guys. Bye.